good. Now, if you feel like you can't mix it up good enough and it's only you and your family eating it, you can always take your hands and mix it up. If you're gonna make it for a bunch of people, then go ahead and put gloves on or something like that. Hi, and welcome to the KastKing Kitchen. I'm Sandi Roberts, and today we're going to make Bassinator BBQ Rub. So what's that for? That's a rub that you can put on your chicken or your ribs or your steak, or anytime you have a recipe that you want to put a rub on, this is the one to use. So let's get started on the Bassinator Rib Rub. Here we come. So first, we're going to put some pepper in the bowl. So we'll just put that in. That was about a half a cup. Now we're going to add a 1/4 cup of salt. We're going to add 1/4 cup of soup bouillon. Doesn't really matter what flavor you use. I typically like to use just a vegetable one to use on everything. If you can't find that, just basically use a chicken, but it's a powdered bouillon mix. Then we're going to add a 1/4 cup of chili powder. Put these over here so they're out of my way. Next, we're going to add a 1/4 cup of paprika. And let's not forget our sugar, a 1/2 cup of brown sugar. And when you put it in, you know, you kind of want to pack the brown sugar in the cup. Then we're going to add a 1/2 cup of granulated sugar. Got that in there. Next, we're going to add 3 tablespoons of turmeric. If you don't get this, I will have a card up at the end so you know the exact ingredients. Next, we're going to add a tablespoon of cayenne pepper. I like it spicy. We'll add a tablespoon of garlic. And then I've got a mixture here of onion, cumin, ground mustard, celery seed, Cajun seasoning, and cloves, and it's all in here. The quantities are on the card on the end. Then we're just going to take it and we're just going to mix it all together. So the brown sugar, it does kind of get a little bit lumpy, so you might have to mix it up pretty good. I suggest maybe a bigger bowl than this. This bowl is a little bit small, but I wanted to use a glass bowl so that you could see what it looks like. So we'll mix it all up. This is going to be really good. Now, if you feel like you can't mix it up good enough and it's only you and your family eating it, you can always take your hands and mix it up. If you're going to make it for a bunch of people, then go ahead and put gloves on or something like that. But you know, the brown sugar, when it gets a little bit into clumps, it's the part that's hard to mix into this. So you can take your fingers and break it up, and that's what I'm doing right now. So we'll mix it up a little bit better. It's a real nice color, and it's going to taste really good. What we're going to do with this Bassinator BBQ Rub is Clay is going to, in a future episode, Clay is going to make some pork ribs, and we're going to make those in the smoker. And this is the rib rub that we're going to use. So this is the Bassinator BBQ Rub, and basically that's all there is to it. So then what I like to do is I like to put it in a jar. So all we do, I have these jars that I've got right here. So we're just gonna take our jar and we'll put that right there. And I have a canning funnel that I put on it. We'll take a cup and we'll just start putting our barbecue rib rub into the jar. And this is our Bassinator barbecue rub. So quantity should be really close to a jar's worth. Scrape it up a little bit more. Whatever's left, I can just use my spoon now. These funnels work really good for this. Got our jar. So the quantity here basically makes a mason jar full of Bassinator barbecue rub. So then what I've done is I can take my funnel out. I've got these little lids that are full lids. And we can just shake it up together. And that's all there is to it for the Bassinator barbecue rub. I'm Sandi Roberts. You have seen and been in the KastKing kitchen today. Have a really good day.